goodness, the time has finally come. I don't know if you've been watching, we've been dropping little Easter eggs and hints as to what we've got planned. We've been working on something behind the scenes all throughout COVID. It's been crazy, it's been fun, and today is the day we finally get to reveal it to you. I want to know, where are you watching from? And have you had a chance to see any of our countdown at all? And do you have any ideas of what it might possibly be about? This is when we're going to share everything with you that we've been working on and planning for, like I said, for nearly a year now. So we are really, really excited. I've got Jesse behind the camera. He's going to be helping answer and ask any questions so I can answer them for you. But yeah, let's see. Where are you guys tuning in from? And let me just share a little story with you. So 7 years ago, I had a dream. I had a dream of creating a paint that was super easy to use, a nice small convenient container that would still be able to complete a large project, but also keep the cost savings down. So instead of spending, $30, $40, $50 for a quart of paint, you can get a pint of fusion mineral paint for about $20 to $25 and do a whole project. Now, this was a dream back then, and it took me about 2 years to develop fusion mineral paint in a lab with an amazing chemist, and I told him exactly what I wanted to have. It had to be a beautiful, smooth application. It had to be very water resistant. It had to be incredibly durable. It had to be low to zero VOC. It just had to be all of these things for me to just love it and be able to share with the world what I know paint can do. It's amazing how paint can just totally transform a room and just make it feel so much brighter and inviting. So here we are, 7 years later since I've launched Fusion Mineral Paint. Today we are announcing, do we have any guesses? Anyone guessing so far? I'm really excited for this.
Comments coming in so fast.
The comments are coming in so fast, you can't read them all. Any guesses, any guesses? Let me know if you see anything, Jesse.
A lot of people excited about what's coming.
Yes. And for those of you who don't know, I did start this 7 years ago this summer. We are having our 7-year anniversary next month. It's super exciting. I was 29 at the time. It was one of my biggest ventures to date yet. And now 36, I've got a 5.5-year-old, a great booming paint line. It's in over 30 countries worldwide. I am so blessed, and I thank you all so much for loving Fusion, for your support. It means so much to us. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, and your support allows us to do what we love here, and it supports independent retailers worldwide. So we only sell through independent mom and pop boutique shops worldwide. It's incredibly important to us because that is how our company started out and still to this day is. I work with my mom, my dad, my sister, and my sister has actually been the one behind this very, very, very big news that I'm about to share with you today. Any guesses, Jesse?
A lot of people asking if it's new paint colors. There was one here, they were asking if it's pastels or jewel tones. And then one over here, I just read it, some kind of French-inspired paint line.
Oh, so you have been watching what's been going on. My sister put together the countdown, and you are right, we are announcing 11 brand new whimsical inspired colors. Jesse's laughing behind the scenes.
Molly, she's like, she has you too, Jesse, don't forget.
Yeah, that's true. This is so much fun. We are going to reveal to you today the 11 brand new colors. These are going to be colors that are joining our collection as a permanent collection. This is super exciting, and we are filling the gaps. So we have heard over the years, oh, we need an off-white that's a little bit between casement and raw silk, or we need a brown, or kind of like a, something like soapstone but not too blue. So what we've done with these colors is we have made that happen. We have worked so hard on this collection. It is beautiful and stunning, and guess what? I get to reveal it all here today for you. Also, we're going to be doing a YouTube premiere where you're going to see all the paint in action. You're going to see all the colors at work. That is going to be happening shortly just after we do this live. So don't forget to head on over to our YouTube video where we're going to do the premiere, and you can ask questions right then and there as you're watching the paint being used. So I'm really, really excited to do that premiere. Okay, are you ready to see it? Because I'm super excited. I didn't know how to hide these, so I just used painter's tape. Okay, here we go. 11 brand new, gorgeous colors. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start. So, okay, we have in this new collection, we're gonna get up nice and close so that way you'll get to see these up close and personal. But we have gorgeous neutrals that we're adding. We've got some deeper tones here. They're soft, they're beautiful, but they all work together. So every color in this collection works beautifully and pairs so beautifully with the others. Let me show you a close-up. I have paint sticks with all the colors on them, and we're actually going to do some painting with the color today as well. So thank you so much for joining us live here. This is going to be super exciting. I am going to just try and come nice and close so that you can see this beautiful, gorgeous collection. This palette, it's neutral, it's soft, it's muted, but there's depth as well. We've got some nice depth in here. And one of my favorite colors we are going to paint with today. It's going to be a huge hit. I cannot wait. All right, so this is exciting. I'm going to walk you through every single color, and it's not just the colors, but the names. The names are so gorgeous. They're so pretty. Let's start off with taking a walk down a cobblestone road. This is Cobblestone. Cobblestone is a beautiful soft gray with just a hint of warmth to it. It's really, really stunning. I'm going to find the paint stick to show you this gorgeous color. I think this one is going to be one of my absolute favorite colors. So this is just a really gorgeous neutral with a touch of gray to it. Not too deep and intense, but just enough. It's so exciting. Okay, so that's Cobblestone. This color is gorgeous. Blue Pine. If you love anything like Homestead Blue or Seaside, this is kind of in that same family, but a bit of a different tone overall. So this is Blue Pine right here. Hopefully you can see this all good. And can you just imagine blue pines in the forest with a little bit of snow on them? Very magical and whimsical, super, super pretty. So hopefully you can see these all right. Sorry, you have a question?
No.
No, we don't have a question?
Because you're on two phones, on two different lives,
Yes.
you gotta move back and
move
forth because one camera's getting the majority of the view.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my best to go back and forth. Two cameras. This one is what we're gonna be painting with live today. I love this color, hands down. It's gonna be probably one of your next favorite colors. It is a grounding neutral that you can use in virtually any room, any space. It is something that's going to just really put that color in place and just make you look at it and go, wow, incredible, incredible. So this is called Hazelwood. Again, the names of these colors are just so beautiful and whimsical and lovely. So Hazelwood is a really nice dark gray, and it has no blue undertone to it. So it has a bit of a brown undertone, which is really nice because a lot of colors can tend to read on the blue side.
Speak up a little.
I'll be louder. Okay, I can do that. Maybe we should turn down the air vent as well. We're not stopping there. This is a really great one too. If you love your blues, blues are so beautiful and so fun. This one is called Paisley, and this is from the town of Paisley in Scotland. It is an ode to our heritage, and the name of this was created by my sister and my dad, whose history and heritage is from Scotland, and we thought this would be the perfect name for this color here. And Paisley looks like this when it is dry. So it's super gorgeous, really beautiful, stunning color. What we're going to be doing with you over the next 11 days is I'm going to be going live every single day, and I'm going to feature a new color every day. We're going to paint with that color. I'm going to show you what that color looks like against other colors that we already have in our collection, so that way you can get a really good feel for it. Stay tuned. Now you're probably wondering, when can I get these colors? That's probably a big question, right?
Many questions like that.
Very soon. This one, Chateau. Oh my goodness, like I said, the names of this collection, not only the colors just stunning, but Chateau is going to be a #1 in your home. Again, it's a really, really pretty neutral, and it has a bit of that sort of gray, but it's a warm tone. So think of those castle walls. It feels so enchanting. It's so cozy and warm. Chateau is gonna be a staple. And I'll show you all the colors again because they all look so beautiful. This one is one of my favorites. So if anyone knows me, they know that I love pink. Pink is one of my favorite colors. And over the years, we've had a whole bunch of different pinks come out. And I think this time we've really hit the best color ever. This pink is just so beautiful and so soft. It's called Rose Water. Now it has enough pigmentation to it that it looks like a nice, beautiful pink. It's not too bubblegum pop. It's just absolutely beautiful. I hope you can see it all right. I love this color. Rose water is also just such a beautiful thing. So I love the smell of it, of actual rose water, but I love the look and color of this paint. Rose water is so pretty. We're almost there. 6 colors so far. We have 5 left to go. Can you imagine 11 new colors? What are you gonna paint with these colors? Drop a comment below. We're also gonna be doing a giveaway as well. So we're gonna go randomly selecting and we're gonna have 2 winners on this live and we'll announce them afterwards. You are gonna get a tester of every single brand new color plus a new set of our 𝐥𝐤𝐬𝐷 rollers. These are our microfelt rollers. They literally leave no marks behind. They're incredibly easy to use. They are beautiful. So leave a comment and we're gonna be doing a giveaway right after this live. There's gonna be 2 winners. A tester of every brand new color and some rollers. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bellwood. Bellwood is so pretty. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is a color that is gonna work in any room. Whether you have a farmhouse style or more modern, this can really go for everyone. And this is what it looks like when it's dry. So the containers, when they're wet, sometimes look a little bit different than when the paint is dry. So don't forget that when you're looking at the colors in store. It's really important to know that it can change once it's out of the container and dry, and in your lighting as well. So that is why we have these beautiful testers to use. The tester sizes are the perfect size for trying the color out, and who wouldn't want a bundle of all these little testers? So again, we're doing a giveaway. Be sure to comment here below and maybe tag a friend. Maybe they want to know about the new collection. That would be awesome. All right, we're doing so great here. I love it. There's so many great colors in this collection. Do you have any favorites so far? Any favorites?
The one's a favorite, and then when you name the next one, that's the favorite, and the next one, that's the favorite. So they're all big hits so far.
I'm a little biased as well. I love all of our colors, and having worked with so many of these, they are phenomenal. Loving, loving, loving them. This one, oh, I've done so much work with this one so far. I love this. This one is called Eucalyptus. We love eucalyptus. Just think of those silver dollar dried eucalyptus leaves. Let me show you what it looks like when it's painted out. This is beautiful, soft sage, really stunning, really pretty. This color is all over Pinterest. This color is going to be a huge hit in your home. And I want to show you the difference between eucalyptus and Bellwood because it's kind of hard to see the difference in the container, but hopefully you can see it on here too. So the Bellwood's a little bit darker, almost has a touch of blue. And the eucalyptus is again more towards that dried eucalyptus silver dollar look, which is just, oh, stunning. Love it. Again, I have great difficulty choosing a favorite color because they're all so beautiful. This one. This is a color that my sister worked so hard to develop. It is called Victorian lace, and it really does look like that old Victorian lace. This color is going to be the most perfect neutral. Jesse's laughing behind there, so there's probably some really great comments coming up.
Yeah, no.
This color is going to solve all of your issues. So a lot of people who are looking for casement, but they don't want any yellow undertone, this is more of a pure white, so less yellow. And it's also less yellow than raw silk. So raw silk is a little bit darker and more intense. I'm actually going to show you what this looks like in comparison. So give me 1 second, stay here. I'm going to grab that because this color in particular, I think is going to be a huge hit for you. I have to talk louder. Okay.
Don't talk under the table.
Don't talk under the table. Okay, there we go. So we've got here, this is raw silk here. You can see how yellow that is. And we've got lamp white over here. But in the middle,
Over here, this can't see.
in the middle we have Victorian lace. And you can see how much more of a pure white it is. Whereas next to casement, and I'll find that as well. Do you mind holding that?
Mm-hmm.
Next to casement, you'll actually see casement is more on the yellow tone side. All right, stay with me here, stay with me here. We've got casement. Okay, here we go. Let's pick a fence and then casement. All right, so you can see there, see how much more yellow the casement is? This has almost a hint of gray tone to it, but it's not too cool, so it's not gonna look like a blue when you're painting it out, which is great, but it's also not gonna have that yellow undertone to it. So you let me know if you like Victorian lace, but I think that's gonna be a new top seller. All these colors are so beautiful.
Victorian lace and eucalyptus are some of the best, and then rosewater as well.
So there's our, and this is what I love about this collection. They all work together. And you want to throw in rosewater? It works too. You can put all of these colors together. They all marry so well, so beautifully together. All right, and stay tuned because I'm going to paint Hazelwood with you today so that you can see it. Another fabulous color. This color is unique, unlike anything else that we've ever had before. This color, think of a bit of a periwinkle, but think of something fresh and vibrant and fun. This is called Mist. Again, the name's just very whimsical feeling. This color has a little bit of that sort of lilac, periwinkle vibrancy, and it is just so bright and beautiful. And it's not like a baby blue at all. I'll show you in another video that we have coming up when we share this color, what Mist looks like compared to other colors. But it's got a hint of that purple to it, but it's vibrant and fun and gorgeous. I cannot wait to see what people paint with this color. Where can you see painting this color in your home? I want to know. Drop some comments. We are almost through the 11 colors. I can't believe it. Last but not least, and there is a story to go along with the naming of this color. So when I was developing Fusion 7 years ago, I was trying to come up with a name for Fusion mineral paint. And believe it or not, it was actually going to be called Cashmere. Why? Because it goes on so smooth, it's buttery soft, it's beautiful to work with. Literally working with Fusion mineral paint is like working with silk. It's just gorgeous and soft. Cashmere. So because I was going to call it Cashmere, and we never actually did call it Cashmere, and we didn't call it that because there's also toilet paper called Cashmere. And I was worried about all the issues that could come up with that, and copyright issues, and branding, etc. So I thought, you know what? Let's do a different name. We chose Fusion because Fusion literally fuses to the surface and binds with it and is so strong. So hence Fusion mineral paint. But thank you for your patience on that one. Cashmere. This color is going to be another staple neutral to have in your home. Let me show you what it looks like dry. We've got this beautiful piece right here painted. And if you like these oversized paint sticks, drop a little heart. All right, we're trying to move it so that everyone can see everything here beautifully. Cashmere is so soft and so gorgeous. Let me show you all of the neutrals together because they're all so completely different. And when you see them all side by side, you'll really notice the differences. So we have here, and I misplaced that one. I think I need more hands. Anyone want to come and help me out? There we go. So these are the 4 brand new neutrals that we have in this collection. And working from this way, we've got Cobblestone here. Then we have Victorian lace. And then we have Chateau. And then finally, here we have Cashmere. And you can see they're all very different. And they're all super soft and gorgeous. And what I'm going to do to show you what they look like against something like raw silk. Let me just grab raw silk here for you. 1 second. I really do need more hands. Okay, here we go. So here's raw silk, and this will kind of give you a good indication of kind of where these colors lie. Okay. Let me know if that's okay, if you can see. So raw silk is the swatch that I'm showing, and then these 4 neutrals are brand new colors, and you can just see how different they all are from each other. Hope you can see that okay?
No, you're good. You're good.
Do you guys love the neutrals? Let me know. I'm really happy for these beautiful, gorgeous colors. But most of all, I can't wait to see what you paint with them. So you're probably all super anxious. You want to know when you can get these. These are going to be available in stores July 17th. So you don't have too long to wait. 11 days, that's it. So join me live every day for the next 11 days. I'm going to share with you a color. We're going to paint a color live. I'm going to talk about the color comparisons to show you what that color looks like against other colors that we have, talk about the undertones of it, the development of it, why we created this particular color, where it's going to work in your home, what type of pieces of furniture it's going to work with, what it pairs well with, and yeah, we've got a very exciting 11 days. So if you're eager and anxious right now and you want to get these colors right now, reach out to your nearest retailer. People, they are going to be so busy. So give them a call, reach out to them on Facebook, check out their websites, and get yourself on a waiting list and pre-order. Pre-order today, and that way you can get these colors because these are going to sell out. These are all just so in high demand. Our retailers have been keeping this secret with us. They love all the colors. It's so beautiful. We can't wait for you to get them as well. So if you're anxious and eager to get these, reach out to your nearest retailer. This will be available worldwide as well.
Are they staying or are they just here for a limited time?
These are permanent additions to our beautiful collection of colors. We don't really like having colors that come and go. We want colors to stay. And these colors are classics and they're just gonna be beautiful forever. So they are here to be part of our permanent collection. And we'll have brand new fan decks coming out with all the new colors in them. And we'll have updated color cards as well. We are still waiting a little bit from the printing company on this. This project has been, like I said, almost a year in the making, and it's amazing how long things have taken during COVID to get done. We really wanted to have the fan decks ready at the same time, as well as the color brochures, but the delay would just be too long, and we just couldn't hold back anymore. So we have beautiful painted pieces in all of these colors. Check out our social. The next 11 days is going to be so busy. We're going to be posting projects and images. We have amazing influencers that have these colors in hand. They are going to be sharing their projects with you as well. This is just the most exciting time, and this is our biggest launch that we've ever had since we launched Fusion Mineral Paint 7 years ago. So needless to say, I'm very excited. Jesse, I know there's something happening over there. Or there's a lot happening.
There's a lot of questions I'm trying to get through. A couple, saw one. Oh, there's millions of hearts coming through. Actually, do you sell those prep paint repeat t-shirts?
We do sell these. So I like funny, quirky things, and I thought, wait a second, here's a cute little saying. You always got to prep your piece before painting it, and that is super important. So usually prep is like a little bit of cleaning, take away any dust, dirt, grease, use our TSP alternative, a natural organic degreaser, paint, and then repeat, because painting is so much fun and you can transform pieces super quick.
For those fan decks,
yes.
Is it a brand new fan deck or is it just a couple pieces that you could add on to your original?
Great question. So we're actually going to have both available for you. We're going to have brand new fan decks that are going to have the new colors added. We've got some discontinued colors that are coming out as well. But if you already have a fan deck, then you can actually purchase an additional mini add-on, and you can unscrew the backing here and just slide it in, and then now it's part of your permanent fan deck. So that's the great thing about having this type of a system where it's put together. You can easily just change it around. These are the best investment. If you don't have one, they're about $30. Not only do they have all of our colors, they also have the descriptions on the back as well as what it pairs well with on the back. It has all of the metallics in here. Super gorgeous. There we go. Gorgeous metallics. Plus, at the back of the deck, over 50 custom blend recipes. So if there's a color that you don't see that you really have to have, so let's go for example, this sort of like beautiful terracotta paint color. You can mix this. It's called Terracotta Rose, and it's 1 part 4-York Red and 1 part Prairie Sunset. So the sky is the limit, and this is such a great tool. Your retailers carry these, so definitely reach out to them. It's a $30 investment. If you're a furniture flipper or you use a lot of Fusion Mineral Paint, having a fan deck like this will be a great investment for yourself because you can take it into your home, you can put it onto the wall, you can look at the lighting that you have there, and you can just decide what color is really going to work for you. So these are coming soon. Thank you. Great questions.
Can you show all the colors one more time? Everyone's so excited they want to see them again.
They're so pretty. Oh, and I have to paint out Hazelwood for you. This one's going to be amazing. So let's show you all the colors, and then we'll do some painting with Hazelwood. These are our 3 new kind of blue colors. This is Mist. It's kind of that periwinkle bright color. And then in the middle we have Paisley, and then we have Blue Pine right over here. Really stunning, gorgeous. These are unlike any colors that we have right now. And then we've got our beautiful Bellwood and Eucalyptus. And then we've got our neutrals. So I'm just gonna separate it like that for now. Gorgeous new palette. Whoop. You gotta check out our website. We're gonna be updating the website today. We've got a YouTube premiere going, and you're gonna be able to see all of these colors and what they look like. They're super, super pretty. But let's paint with Hazelwood right now. So let's see, how can we do this?
Someone's asking what's on the back of the shirt. I was trying to
Oh,
see.
what's on the back of the shirt? Just the logo? Yeah. Yes, you can buy these. They're super cozy. I pretty much turn all of my clothes into paint clothes, but it's probably best that you invest in a shirt like this and get paint all over it. And then it's an artist piece. I love it. Hazelwood. This color, you can see this one. We're going to paint with it right now. So we may need to tilt the cameras, so bear with us for a second while we work with that. We're going to paint out Hazelwood. We have had requests for quite some time to have a color like soapstone. And if you're not familiar with what soapstone is, it is kind of a darker kind of blue color. And it has quite a lot of, it's a gray, but it has a lot of blue tone to it. I'm trying to find it. And there it is. This color here doesn't have any blue tone to it, which is great. So that's soapstone. This version, I'm going to show you it next to it. It's going to not be blue. So we've had so many requests for a nice deep color that's kind of like a mocha feel to it. It doesn't have that blue undertone. Any questions? I see
Well, yeah, a few people missed when you were talking about the fan deck. You can either get the whole fan deck or you can get an additional piece with the new colors.
Well done. Awesome. Yeah. So you don't have to buy a whole new fan deck if you already have one. There'll be a little add-on piece that you'll be able to get. So don't worry, you can just change out the backing, open that up, and just add the new colors to it. So still keep your old fan deck. Don't change it. Okay, so we are going to get painting out a swatch here. We may need to reset up, so give us a second. Hazelwood, it's so pretty. I love this color. We got our little seal on the top. Look at this beautiful color. Is it close enough? Hope everyone can see.
Yeah, come close to this camera first.
Okay, so you can see that.
Yeah, you gotta back up a bit and go a little higher because it's the comments.
Hard to see. Hard to see. We'll do our best.
I can't focus on it because of the comments too. So.
Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna now paint it on here. I'm gonna use the paint off the lid. I don't know if anyone else ever does that, but I think it's a good idea so we don't waste any paint.
Keep speaking up.
I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I talk really quietly. I'm doing my best. Okay, brush. And he's laughing at me. What's going on?
Because you said I'm doing my best so quietly.
I'm doing my best. This color is so pretty. Now when you're painting, some tips. Not a good idea just to start and stop, but it's really hard to paint horizontally, not really looking at it. So I'm gonna get the paint on there and then I'm gonna even it all out. So you can see it's a really nice neutral gray tone, and it really doesn't have that blue to it. It's more of that taupey feeling, the little touch of brown to it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Perfect. Smooth that out. Throw your brush in water right away if you don't have a chance to clean it. So hopefully you can see what that looks like there. And of course, as the paint dries, it's going to dry a little bit darker for sure. Beautiful neutral. What do you think? Let me know. Looking pretty good. Hopefully you can see it all right. This color is called Hazelwood. And then now it's going to kind of be similar to soapstone, but soapstone is very blue. So now we have another beautiful, deep, rich color that doesn't have that blue tone to it. It's more of a neutral. And it's very different than Little Lamb as well. Little Lamb, maybe I can get you to hold up for a second while I grab the Little Lamb out. Da, da, da. Here we go. So Little Lamb. Ba-ba-da-da. Perfect. Now you can see the difference. Oopsies. So this is Little Lamb, and this is Soapstone, and this is Hazelwood. You can really see that kind of mocha brown tone to it when I put these colors next to it. It's going to be, it's such a stunning color. I've seen a couple of pieces painted with this already so far, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Nothing but love.
Yay, we love it. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you so much. This has been...
What color was this one again here?
This is Hazelwood.
Yeah.
Hazelwood is our darkest color in the new collection. And actually, I'll grab the bigger pint. You see it. It's the darkest color in our new collection. You always need something rich and dark. I could just imagine a beautiful feature wall painted in this, a beautiful armoire, something that's really going to be a focal point and a staple in your home. So Hazelwood, love it, love it, love it. This one, a Victorian lace. You can never go wrong with two neutrals like this. Victorian lace has like a little bit of cool and warm to it, which is really awesome, but it's more on the kind of slight gray tone, but it doesn't look gray and it also doesn't look yellow. It's kind of a beautiful chameleon color actually. So Victorian lace and Hazelwood, those are two of my favorite colors that are kind of like just neutrals, but my favorite colors have to be, I would say, Mist is unbelievable. So for you, those of you just joining us, I'll run through the colors again. Here we go, I'll do it on here. So this is Mist. It has a little bit of that purple tone. Can you see okay? There we go. Look at this collection. Oh, it's so, so pretty. So pretty. So we've got Mist here, then we've got Paisley, and then we have Blue Pine, Bellwood, Rosewater. Gorgeous colors. And then, oh, sorry. That was Eucalyptus there. So those are kind of our deeper colors. And then we've got our Hazelwood in there. And then we have a whole range of beautiful neutrals right here. So, so, so pretty. So we've got Cobblestone here, and we have Victorian lace here, and then we have Cashmere on the end, and then Chateau in the middle. So, so, so pretty. Oh my goodness. I can't get over this. 11 new colors. I'm sure you're super excited to get on the pre-waiting list. So contact your nearest retailer, get on the waiting list. You can do some pre-orders right now too, and you'll be able to go in store and pick them up on July 17th. They are hitting store shelves July 17th. Reach out to your nearest retailer to make sure that you get some of the brand new gorgeous colors. I'm so excited. Any questions? Any comments? I'm sure there's so much going on.
There's a lot of people wanting to know more about the blues,
Yeah,
but
the blues. Oh, so pretty.
are we going to go in more depth with those when we go to each day?
So every day we're going to do a brand new video from today until the day that they arrive in stores. What's going to happen is that you are going to be able to join me live. I'm going to paint with the color. I'm going to show you direct comparisons. So for every color, I have painted out, I'll show you one of the blues since we're talking about that. I have painted out one of these beautiful pieces here, and we feature our color in the middle, one of our new colors, and then I show you what it looks like against one of the older colors that you may be more familiar with. So for example, right here we have Homestead Blue, and then over here we have Champness, and in the middle we have our beautiful new Blue Pine color. So I'm going to be going through this with you every single day, one color a day, and we're going to share with you on our social media a whole bunch of beautiful images of pieces that have been painted in these colors, so you can really get a true feel for it. Make a wish list. I know you probably want all of the colors, but if you can't afford all of them, start with just a couple, make a wish list, and definitely reach out to your retailers. And I know some of them are going to be doing paint parties and walking. You can go in, they're going to do a big party, they're going to have paint bars open so you can try the colors. It's going to be really super fun, so definitely reach out to your nearest retailer.
Cashmere compared to Cathedral Taupe.
Oh, great question. So this is Cashmere, and this is Cathedral Taupe. So you can see it's definitely a lighter version. I can bring it a little closer if you need. It's a lighter version. Yeah. Cathedral Taupe is a beautiful taupe, but it's got a little bit of a pink undertone to it.
A little higher for this one.
A little higher,
There we go.
okay. There we go. Yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, get the testers, try it out, and you'll be able to see kind of what they look like. And of course, when we have the fan deck add-on, you'll be able to see it as well.
Okay, and then putty.
Putty?
That was
Okay.
asked a couple of times. Putty compared to the neutrals.
Okay, let's find putty. There it is. Great questions. Okay, so we've got putty here. There we go. So this is putty. I actually really like putty. Putty is one of my favorite colors. Not a lot of people work with putty. Putty would be closest to this one here, which I believe is our cashmere. And so we've got Cobblestone, Victorian lace, and then we've got Chateau and cashmere. Actually, this one might be cashmere. It's hard to tell from here.
Chateau cashmere.
Yeah,
The way
okay,
you
so
said it.
Chateau is the more gray tone, and cashmere is kind of the more neutral, soft color. Actually, it's interesting because compared to Cobblestone, Cobblestone is much more gray versus this one here. Oh wait, sorry. Yep, that's Cobblestone, and then Chateau's a warmer gray, just a bit. It's amazing. So many beautiful colors.
All right.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much for joining and being part of this live. We are going to pick 2 winners from all the comments here. So we're going to leave this up for a little while. It's only 12 now. So we're going to come back probably around 7 p.m. tonight, and we're going to take a look. We're going to announce 2 winners, both on Instagram as well as Facebook. And you are going to get 1 tester of every color, the brand new colors. So we have 11 colors, as well as these beautiful rollers. If you haven't used the microfelt rollers before, they're the best paint rollers. They're amazing to work with. They go on super smooth. They are better than any roller we've ever had. They're just phenomenal. So it's gonna make your painting job so much easier. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so humbled. Bringing you this collection of 11 beautiful, whimsical, soft colors is just an absolute dream. Just like the dream I had 7 years ago starting Fuchsia Mineral Paint. And I think the moral of the story is never stop dreaming. So thank you so very much. And please stay tuned. Head over to YouTube. Join me there. We're going to do a live there, as well as every single day. We'll be live here at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to be sharing 1 color a day with you.
And showing the comparisons for
We'll be showing
everything that you want on
comparisons
each
for
color.
All of the colors, every single day, every color. You're going to see those. So, yay! And head over to our website. We're going to be posting that. You will actually be able to see all the comparison images today on our website. Thank you so very much. Don't forget to hit us up on Instagram. Go to Pinterest. We've got so much on Pinterest. We've got a great YouTube channel with a ton of videos. We add new videos every single week. We've got over 150 videos right now on any kind of DIY or question that you might have on what you can paint with Fuchsia Mineral Paint. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so excited. July 17th, these hit in stores. Pre-order today. Contact your retailer. Bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Can't end this one because the phone's stuck.